Hey, what's going on, everyone? Real quick, I want to talk about my most recent pistol purchase in my collection. It is this Sig P210 Target in front of you. This is an American-made P210, so this isn't one of the cool Swiss ones. I'm not cool, but sorry, it's just a joke. Yeah, I got this. I'll be honest, I haven't shot it yet, so I don't know if it's going to be the most accurate one in my collection. The CZ Shadow 2 still is the most accurate 9mm in my collection. This one's a 9, I should say. I guess I should rephrase that. This might end up dethroning that CZ Shadow 2, but good luck. Real quick, we'll safety check it. By the way, these are single stack mags of 9mm. The gun is empty. Real quick, I want to talk about the grip. Really great, this wood. This kind of, I think this is walnut. Just sets really well in the hand. This is a true target pistol. I will let everyone see if I can get this to focus. Oops. There we go. Camera kind of went out of focus. Adjustable rear. That is blacked out. Green fiber optic in the front. I have not shot it yet, but boy, I can't wait to. And I might do a follow-up and kind of take this and the Shadow 2 out and see which one's better. Got something on the grip right there. But yeah, now this one is single action only. You can drop the hammer, but it's not gonna fire. And oddly enough, me and my buddy were messing with this pistol the other day, just kind of, he was looking at it. You can do a little half cock from right there and it will pull, but I don't know if it would go off from there. I don't even know why they let you even half cock it, because I don't know anyone that would really carry this. I know they do make a carry version of this. Sorry, the camera keeps going out of focus. They do make a carry version of this, but it's got an aluminum frame. It's a little shorter. This beaver tail's real nice too in the back here too, but just go back and cock that. Yeah, these serrations, they're pretty usable at the front. A little shallow, but you can get by with them. This one is sort of like a CZ2 where you can rack the slide with the safety on if you want, sort of like that Jericho I have. I can't remember now off the top of my head if I can do that with the Shadow 2 or not. Sorry. I need to go check that actually. I know with my Jericho I can manipulate the slide with the safety on. I don't think that's the case with the Shadow 2, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, this one though, the reason I got this, I've been looking for just a standard one for a real long time. I knew Sig USA had taken that SKU code off their website. They still have this one on their website, but I think it's just a matter of time before you stop seeing these on the shelf. And I was in a store and it was kind of like the Shadow 2. I was just like, all right, now or never kind of thing. We're going to go over the trigger in a second. But the only thing I can complain about is just dry fire practice, flicking this safety on and off. The edge on it, it's a little rough. Like, it'll wear your thumb out a little bit after a while. And it looks like it's already starting to show a little wear. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. There's a little wear. I don't know why my camera keeps going out of focus, but little wear and, I don't know, just a little rough edge there. It's a minimal complaint, but flicking that on and off will wear on your thumb a little bit. But real quick, let's talk about the trigger. Nice curved trigger. Barely any take up till you hit that wall. Just a real clean break. And a pretty positive reset. I think these break it right at like 3.5 pounds, maybe a little less. Coincidentally enough, like 2 weeks before I bought this, I had shot a Sig P226 Legion, single action only. I think this is probably maybe a little bit better trigger, but it would have to be real close. And I must have dry fired that trigger like 20 or 30 times in the at the range that day when I shot that 226 Legion, single action only. But I got this because this is supposed to probably be, I imagine Sig's gonna say that this is their most accurate 9mm that they make on paper or for target paper shooting, if I had to guess. And real quick, these magazines are only 8+1, I believe. Again, I haven't even shot this yet. I haven't even loaded the mags yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. This little bevel kind of here, it's all right. I can see where you can kind of get caught like I'm doing right now, but for the most part, it's pretty smooth reloads. See if I can catch a couple here in the camera. Yeah, I mean, and I'll be honest, you don't get a lot. You get a nice case with the gun, you get an extra mag. That's about it. And I think I paid right at $1,700 for this. But again, I got this because I'm pretty sure Sig's going to quit making it soon, if I had to guess, because I just have not seen a lot of them in the stores over the last few years. And again, I was looking for the standard model. This Target, I just was like, all right, whatever. I guess I'm going to get the Target. Of course, I obviously would love to have one of the Swiss guns or one of the German-made Sig P210s. For anyone that doesn't know about Sig P210, it's just a real fun little rabbit hole to go down to. It's got a nice little rich history, that gun. I've always wanted one. And that carry one, I think, is supposed to be very accurate, too. I don't know if I would pay $1,400 for a carry gun. Now, the carry ones are aluminum frame. These are steel. But, you know, that carry gun, that's a lot for a carry gun, $1,400. For me, personally, I'm pointing at myself right now through the camera. Just because, God forbid, if you ever had to do anything or had to use your weapon, I'd hate to lose a $1,400 carry gun. But, yeah, this one, though, I paid right at $1,700 for, with taxes and everything. And I think they're going to quit making it. I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's like, do you think they'll ever make it again? I was like, well, knowing my luck, because I just bought this, and I think they're getting ready to stop making these before too long. They'll probably reintroduce them in a couple years with bigger magazine capacity, because I don't know if anyone would really compete with this with 9+1 or 8+1 of 9mm. But again, I got this just strictly for the accuracy and to see how well it will do against that Shadow 2. And if I remember, I will do a follow-up. But yeah, this is the most recent purchase I had. It's not the last handgun that's going to be on the channel or anything like that. I think before this, I bought that Walther PPQ subcompact right before this, and I still haven't shot that or that Walther P38. Those are like these are the three in my collection that I just yet to shoot, just for whatever reason. Just haven't had the time yet. But yeah, I was real happy to be able to buy this, and it was something I'd always wanted. And I hope I really enjoy shooting it. And like I said, I might do a part 2 or a follow-up, or maybe even a little bit of a versus video with this in the Shadow 2. But we'll see what happens with time. But hey, I appreciate anyone watching, and everyone be safe out there.